the sun just set and the moon's about to rise on our big clock ticking along. This is set for my latitude and longitude. 63 west 04, 44 north 57. Close enough anyways. I'm not actually in that town, but it's the only town that'll register on astro.com because it's such a small town. I have to go by the closest town. But most places on there register if you make an account at astro.com, so you'll be able to get a good enough mappy poo to match mine for your own area if you just go to astro.com and make an account. And okay, so the moon just hit Virgo, and let's just, most people that are listening to me, I assume, don't know any astrology. So if you do, and you think I'm talking like a mom to a baby and I'm annoying, then just don't listen and go listen to other people. Because most of the time, I just have people who are fascinated by astrology and don't know very much and want to learn more. So I try to talk about it in the easiest way possible as well, so that you can all understand how easy it really is. Because this is just the seasons. Aries, spring equinox. Taurus, Gemini, that's spring. Cancer, summer solstice. Leo, Virgo, that's summer. Libra, fall equinox. Scorpio, Sag, that's the fall of the sun. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. So the winter solstice, and then the rest of winter, and then back to spring equinox. With only that, you can tell people about themselves. If you only knew that. You can look at their placements and see, oh, you have sun in a spring sign, in the first sign of spring. So it's really excitable and sort of self-centered. And its goal is to melt the snow. Mars, Mars, Mars. Forge forward. Start everything. Aries. Middle of spring, end of spring, and then start of summer, middle of summer, end of summer. And they all work the same sort of, right? The boss of summer, Cancer. The mum. The breast full of milk for the baby. The summer when the earth is full of free food in the north. You can sleep outside. It's warm. You're comforted by Mother Earth. And all of her food for you, all of her free food is just abundant everywhere in summer. Middle of summer, same sort of vibe, but like that's dad, mom and dad. And then end of summer, when it's changing into fall, and it's the Virgo freaking out, trying to harvest everything and have it all in orderly piles and proper packaging so that it won't go bad. Proper storage. And thinking of everyone else, counting, oh, I need 11 other of everything, at least 10 times to make it till spring. I'm the harvester. They're of divine service to everyone. Virgo. So that's where the moon just got, to Virgo. People with moon in Virgo, I have a son with moon in Virgo, and I find them to be hilarious, really. It's a cold, dry sort of humor that can be very sarcastic a lot. Of course, that's going to depend on how they were raised and everything else, and if they have hard aspects to their moon. So my son has his moon square all his Gemini. So he has 3 things in Gemini, all square his moon. So yes, he's sarcastic and hilarious, and we make lots of funny jokes together. But a Virgo moon without that, they can be very quiet and inner and observant. They're the analyzer. So say Virgo moon is just floating along here, and there's no lines. It's not aspecting anything else. And say it's Sun in Taurus, and you have this baby, Sun in Taurus, moon in Virgo. They're trine, and then you have nothing else bugging the moon when that baby came out. They are going to be one of the harmonious people of Earth that are just always finding ways to help other people, to be of divine service and guidance to others. Virgo. So when you think about in the harvesting sense, also think about it like Virgo can easily analyze everyone else and pick it all apart and say, I think you could work on this with that other person. I actually think you could do this. I've noticed this, and since I'm over here analyzing all the time, I notice all this stuff, you guys. And then other signs will be like, I don't care. Nice glasses, dickweed. Aries. Speaking of Aries, the moon hit Virgo is going to, in conjunct Jupiter and Aries, one of the first aspects. And that's what I'll say for that one. For Aries and Virgo is the first in conjunct. They really have nothing in common. They irk each other all the time. Poor little sensitive Virgie pies always getting their feelings hurt by Aries. They're always having their just everything challenged by Aries and their need to blaze forward, forge forward without thinking anything through. When Virgo just can't do that. Virgo thinks of everything for itself and everyone else before it forges forward. It might think of a genius idea, Virgo, and doubt itself so much and sort of think and just want to make sure. I'll give it another year. Oh, I'll give it another year. Because they don't want to even come out with it. That's how different they are than Aries. Where Aries is, I'm going to be a carpenter. I watched a YouTube video 2 days later, I'm a carpenter. They're telling people, I'm a carpenter. Yeah. Yeah, hi, I'm a carpenter. Yeah, I build stuff. Virgo would never. Do you see? This is the first. It's fire. It's Mars. It's drive. It's think not before following the dictates of thine heart. Where this one is almost the opposite, but not, because you see, Aries is a cardinal and it's like a boss. It's got this forging forward feeling like Libra. It's actual opposite. And Aries is an equal house like Libra is an equal house, right? This is not the equator. Virgo is unfortunately the unequal house right before the equator. It's the house of servants, of slaves, and divine service to others, really. They used to call it the house of slaves. Before that was inappropriate, I suppose. But it's because it's an unequal house. So Virgo is not equal to Aries. Virgo is a mutable end of season sign, and Aries is a start of spring sign. So their relationship is iffy and painful, and Aries might feel a lot like, that person is just too damn sensitive and too what the hell. They took everything that I just said wrong. Why can't they just take it like I take it, And Virgo will be the same. Virgo will be the same. Why can't Aries actually think through anything? Why do they just keep forging forward? It's really friggin' annoying. Don't they think of everyone else? But no, they don't. That's not their job. Their job is to just forge forward. Your job is to think of everyone else and be of divine service to them. Just keep that easy one there, because I don't want to confuse people with too many aspects. I'll make another video later. Let's focus on the fact that Virgo is the analyzer. The moon just hit there. It's over a house in your chart. So wherever you have Virgo, it's over that house now, see? So for me, Virgo's over my 8th house.